Did you have a, was there a health?
Yeah, I had to cancel.
But what was that? Is it none of my business?
No, I mean, I thought I had an ulcer, and it turns out it was a falser. I just, yeah, I went to the emergency room. I just had this really bad pain for like 3 weeks, and you can, your pants so many times a day before you like have to go to the emergency room before you're like, I need to go to the hospital.
It's like talking to Helen Hayes.
But I just did this thing yesterday called an endoscope something where they put me to sleep with it. And the woman, like, it's pretty clear when you first meet me, I'm, freaking head case and I'm crazy, and so I was like in there, I was like, what are these? What does that mean? What does that say? Oh. And then they were like putting me to sleep, and I can see the stuff like coming towards me, and she's like, think someplace peaceful, think of an island, like a lot of people have pleasant dreams, and the last thing I said was, I'm paralyzed, and then I just passed out. And then when I woke up, she was like, Jennifer, did you have any dreams? And I went, I dreamed there was a nuclear bomb went off. And then like the first like lucid conversation I remember having was about the Kardashians, and then I put my hand on the anesthesiologist's chest and said, will you please just promise me something? Will you promise me you'll watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Please.
Oh my goodness. Whoa, yeah. But the good, now, first of all, if you have a stomachache for 3 weeks,
right?
I believe there has to be pathology involved.
I agree.
So what did they say?
They said that the problem is either in my lower intestine or my mind.
But they didn't check the lower intestine?
No, we only had time for the upper. So I'm gonna like chill for a few weeks and just kind of like.
Are you in pain now?
If it's, no.
Yeah.
Might be on my. I might actually be crazy.
No.
As many jokes as I make.
No. There's something here. So is it worse after you eat?
No. Yes, it is, which is not like an ulcer.
Not like an ulcer.
I had a false.
I would find it hard to believe that you would have an ulcer. I think that.
I don't. If you knew my stress levels and the coffee intake,
you don't have an ulcer.
Completely understand.
Yeah,
no, I don't have an ulcer.
No, you don't have an ulcer.
I have something's wrong with me. Yeah. And I'm going to find out what it is. I don't care how many medical bills I rack up. I'm going to get a disease.
But you're not. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is running off the rails.
Somebody's going to have to just give me something. So I'm like, okay, that's what I have.
You know, the last time you and I saw each other, we were having an animated discussion about whether or not a photograph was your butt or not your butt.
Right.
And now it's escalated. Do you hear what we're talking about?
I know. God, let's talk about something normal. How about that mayor smokes crack?
Yeah. Have you ever smoked crack?
Not right now.
Not right now.
No.
Because that'll give you a stomachache.
What happened in the past day?
You don't want to bother.
But not right now.
How are things in Kentucky?
They're good. Yeah. Speaking of crack.
Do you go to, no, now.
What is that supposed to mean?
I didn't say it. Do you go home a lot?
I do. Yeah, I have a little nephew who, when I don't see him enough on FaceTime, Louisville.
Louisville. People love you there, don't they?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think so. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, when you're there, don't they say, oh, Jennifer, we love you?
Well, yeah, the ones that come up to my face, but for every person that says they like me, there's a lot of people who don't, which I get. I get it.
Wait a minute. There are no people who don't like you. Those are the people who didn't spend the $650 million. Oh, man.
You don't know me.
Are you chilly? Honestly, we can get you a wrap.
Can it be any colder? What are you trying to do?
We can get you a wrap. We'd be happy to get you a blanket or a blanket.
I actually asked for a blanket.
Well, we'll get you a blanket. It's not my mission in life to make those who appear on the program uncomfortable.
Well, might not be your mission, but...
Yeah, that's what well, I'm going to try and correct the problem. All right, we'll get you unchilly. That I can handle.
It feels like all the windows are open or something and it's snowing.
Would you rather be sweating and overheated?
I'm still sweating. I don't know what it is. My palms are sweating profusely. All my rings are falling off.
Wow.
Do you ever get so cold that you start sweating? Is that just a gross problem I have?
No. I didn't know it was possible for the human anatomy to behave that way, but...
It is. Cold sweats.
Have you always been hypochondriacal?
I don't know what that means, but that sounds like a disease, which means I have it. So, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Well, did you get along with Woody?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really get along well with Woody.
Yeah, what do you guys do?
Well, he was actually the other reason that I almost crapped my pants, weirdly. He like gave me some healthy drink that was so healthy I think it shocked my system, and I was like at work and I was like, Woody, is there something in there that could make me crap my pants? And he was like, yeah, there's lots of stuff. It starts like listing all this stuff, and then I started sweating and I was like, it's happening. It's happening. Keeps happening to me.
Yeah, it's like a really bad first date.
Yeah. God, we've all had that.
Won't stop talking about crapping her pants. So I took her home.